Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is One Sticker Man and we got a little bit of a kaiju situation back there. Although nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too crazy. It's just, I got my guy Kaiju number 8 back there. And then of course I have mini version Kaiju number 8 and Kikoru Shinomiya because she's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, for today I'm gonna be doing some more kaiju unboxing. I actually have this, which is funny. It's actually a Noodle stopper figure, but it is again Kaiju number 8. This time though, kind of his face partially showing. Obviously Kafka, Hibino. Now I'm assuming that this is like from where they find out that he's Kaiju number 8, although his face is like less exposed during that scene. So I don't know if that's what they're going for or whatever it is, but yeah, that's a Noodle stopper figure. Of course it's a little bit different from like your other Noodle stoppers where they're actually sitting down. This one he's kneeling down, but again, still technically a Noodle stopper. But along with that, I am going to be opening another World Collectible figure of Mr. Kaiju number 8 as well, because why not? Let's get Kaiju crazy in here. I actually really like this one. It's actually really cool. I like the pose where he's doing kind of like, imagine him doing like a power up, right? That's kind of cool. I think it's actually pretty funny, to be honest. So I actually really like that one. But yeah, I do have some more, which I've showed in another video. I do still have him, packaged. The only thing is that this packaging gets me mad because why is she upside down, man? Anyways, that's just me being crazy. But yeah, I have these also, which I will do in another video. I'm not gonna do them in this one because otherwise the video will get a lot longer than it should be. So I'm just gonna be doing these two guys. But before I go into the Noodle stopper, I'm gonna start with mini Kaiju number 8, which is the World Collectible figure. Obviously you guys have seen World Collectible figures in the past. Obviously those two back there, those are World Collectible figures. This is another World Collectible figure, Kaiju number 8. And actually you can see here the other ones that belong to this specific volume. So this is volume number 3. This one over here is volume 1. So this is, I guess these are the ones, the first ones that came out. Those back there are from volume, I think they might be volume, I don't know, they're either volume 2 or volume 3, but I guess there's still another volume that I don't have. So I don't know if I'll get all of them because some of them are like whatever. Like these are cool, but I don't want to say that I don't care for these characters, but they're not like characters that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to get those guys. So I could probably skip those. But this one was actually really cool. There's actually a really funny one that I do want to get when it comes out, still some time from now, but that one's very cool. Actually, I'll show you a picture of it so you guys can see here. Yeah, it's a World Collectible figure, but it's kind of like a more of a, it's supposed to be like some type of like scene or something. I don't know, it's just awesome. So yeah, I definitely want that one when it comes out. So yeah, I'll get more little kaijus. Here's a plastic bag. You got 3 going on. Look at that. That looks awesome. All right, let me go ahead and open this up and put that there. As always, these World Collectible figures, obviously you've been watching my videos, you've seen me open more of these. You already know there's a base, there's a little stick, stick goes on the base, right? Like that. And then the little minifigure has a hole where the other portion of the stick goes, and there you go. This one actually fits really good. And boom, there you go. Kaiju number 8 doing, you know, some type of power-up pose, which I love. I love that he's like screaming. You know, it's to be honest, it's kind of funny, but it's actually really cool. I actually really like that. So, like I said, I really wanted that one. It's kind of the same as the one I have back there, you know, honestly, but with the whole, you know, mouth opening, screaming, that just makes it a lot better. So yeah, really cool, actually. So, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. These little minifigures are pretty straightforward. They're usually pretty good. So nothing bad to say about it. I give it a 5. But now let's move on to Noodle Stopper, and we'll see how this guy looks like. This is a FuRyu, actually. So it's a FuRyu. Well, yeah, obviously Noodle Stoppers are from FuRyu. FuRyu usually, you know, their figures are usually pretty well. Their Noodle Stopper figures are pretty decent, actually. So I don't anticipate this being a bad figure, but let's go ahead and open it and take a look and see what it actually looks like. I mean, other than what it looks like here, right? Of course. Go ahead and cut that. And I'll cut that. And I'll cut that. These Noodle Stoppers, they're usually just one piece already together. It doesn't come with a base, right? Because these Noodle Stoppers are not designed to, you know, connect to a base. They're basically made so that they sit somewhere. Well, actually, okay. Noodle Stoppers, supposedly, they're made so that they sit on top of your noodles while they are, I guess, preparing, right? So like you have your noodles, your cup noodles, your maruchan, whatever you want to call it, or whichever one you eat. When you put the hot water inside, and it basically, you know, prepares the noodles, softens them. You would put this figure on top, just kind of chilling there. I don't know. I wouldn't really do that, but I guess that's technically why they're called Noodle Stoppers. So yeah, just a little, I guess, a little story there, but or a little explanation of what the Noodle Stopper technically is. Although I think I've actually talked about this in the past. But you know, if you're a new watcher to this channel, and you know you haven't seen the video where I talk about it, well, there's this video now. And let me pull this out, and let me come in for the review. Boom! Look at that. Check that out. It's cool how he has this little earpiece where they communicate from. That's actually pretty cool. Cool little detail. I mean, obviously, wait, I'm trying to get it. Obviously, I don't think they would have forgotten about that, but the fact that it's there, it means that, you know, they really pay attention to little details. So that's kind of cool. These nails, man, they're you know, this guy needs a pedicure or manicure or something, man. These things are sharp, but really cool because, you know, it is very realistic. No, but yeah, no, honestly, they're pretty cool. You can see that they're actually kind of sharp. So that's pretty cool. The body of the figure looks good. The detailing looks pretty good. I mean, honestly, you know, no complaints there. The face looks good, and even the Kafka face looks good as well. You know, it's a good figure. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's really cool. You know, I have a bunch of Kafkas, well, a bunch of Kaiju No back there, but this one looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Compared to the other one that's just standing there, I believe that one is a Sega one. It's actually pretty good. The Sega one, you know, I've had some issues with, you know, a few Sega figures in the past. You know, that one did come out pretty well. This one, being FuRyu, came out pretty well as well. Yeah, I mean, I think so far all these like Kaiju figures that I've you know gotten are pretty good. There's a few more Kaiju figures that I want to get that kind of go along with that one back there. I do want to get like you know, Kikoro. I do want to get Mina. I mean, I'll probably get the other ones too, but I'm just kind of thinking about it because again, they are Sega figures, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of been disappointed with Sega recently. So, you know, I'm being very careful when purchasing those, but I still probably will pick them up. For now, I've just been picking up a lot of Kaiju, mainly Kaiju No because you know he is pretty cool, actually really cool to display. So, you know, that's kind of what's been going on. But yeah, I'd say this noodle stopper is actually really good. He looks good enough to sit on top of some noodles while they're preparing. So yeah, I'd say it's a 5 for this noodle stopper Kaiju number 8 Kafka face showing, you know, whatever you want to call it. And then of course the other one, like I said, that one's a 5 as well. So actually 2 pretty cool figures, different things, right? One is a little well collectible figure, still technically a figure, and then you have this noodle stopper, which, you know, it does look a little bit small, right? But you know, these are kind of your standard noodle stopper sizes, so it's not that bad, to be honest. I've seen some again, not to throw shade at Sega, but I've seen some Sega figures that are like your I guess kind of like, you know, noodle stoppers, but they're called like chokonose or something like that. Those sometimes are really small, so yeah, but this one's good. So again, you know, no shade at Sega, just they gotta step it up a little bit. There's been some, you know, Sega issues with some of the figures, but anyways, this is not a video about Sega or bashing Sega. This is a video about Kaiju number 8, and I'm done with it because I've done the unboxing, I've done my review. Like you already said, these are 5s, and that's really all I have to say. So I am done here. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.